in the season, darling, this is where you're having more slow mornings and spicy evenings. Okay, you're having more deep belly laughs and good company. Okay, every other day you have something planned that you actually want to do. Okay, it's not forced. Okay, anything that feels like too much pressure or you're trying to go above and beyond unnecessarily is immediately eliminated. You know, you're listening to your body in this season. Okay, you're relaxing, you're going with the flow. There's like this wave of emotions. Okay, you're tuned in, you're tapped in, as Abraham Hicks would say, you're turned on. Okay, so I just want to say again, congratulations, because it took a lot of willpower to navigate yourself into this new direction. But now that you're here, honey, it's I'm hearing it's full throttle. Okay, so put your seatbelt on and just honestly enjoy the ride, because it's gonna feel like you just cruising down this coastal line and you're seeing like these beaches and the tropics, and the weather's nice, the breeze is warm against your skin. You understand? Like, there's this anticipation for more. You know what I'm saying? And more is being given, and it's not just a one-time thing. It's not spaced out, is what I'm hearing. This is something that's a regular occurrence. Okay, and you could pretty much be feeling this today, that you know I'm happy that I'm here. There's a lot of gratitude. There's a lot of contentment. There's a lot of, feeling the richness of life, really appreciating your health at this time, really admiring the fact that you have found your inner security and inner stability. Okay. So, with that being said, darling, I am your intuitive reader. I'm here to bring you a confirmation, not here to convince you of anything, darling. So if this message is already floating your boat, we're going to hop into it. I do like to say I ring a bell throughout this reading just to clear the energy. And I do tend to get a little bit loud just because I'm a loud person. Oh, and if you're returning, baby, I'm sending you loads of love and positive energy per usual. And if you're new here, baby, welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Okay, grab a snack, get a drink, and we're going to see what else Spirit got to say in regards to this message today, honey. Yeah. So, dear Spirit, God and Goddesses, angels from the pure white light, I ask that you speak to me at this time. I ask that you assist me with giving the message that's needed for the collective today. Ashe. Is that song by, I think it's the song by Jodeci. I know it's not called Beauty Is Her Name, but that's what I'm hearing. Beauty is her name. Today gonna feel like the way you flowing in life, collective. We just gonna hop into it. The way you flowing in life is like a beautiful ass song. You may find yourself singing more. You may find yourself dancing more. You may find yourself. You remember? You ever seen your grandma? I know my grandma used to do this shit. Like when she was in a very good mood, no matter what she was doing, she was singing her hymns and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cleaning up the house, cooking food, whatever she was doing, she was singing them hymns. This is giving some very ancestral vibing, uplifting the energy, changing the frequency, putting your touch on everything is what I'm hearing. So it's really giving everything that you touch is turning into gold right now. There's really this understanding of your value. And this is what I'm going to say, darling. If you are feeling this good, this is the best time to plant new seeds. Okay, this is the best time if you got a business to raise that price. Okay, this is the best time to start asking for what you really want. This is the best time to start going places where you are seen, you are heard, you are felt, because this energy you're in, you got to think this is a timeline you're on. This is a frequency you're on. Okay, so wherever you go, this frequency that you're in is going to be reflected back. And if anybody's not on that type of wave, and you see that, we're not giving that our attention. And I don't feel like you're doing that anyway. But I'm hearing this is a time where you need to allow yourself to be witnessed, because as you are allowing yourself to be witnessed, you are witnessing yourself through these experiences. Okay. Oh, this is getting juicy. I love this for you. I really do. I just heard a sound mind is a sound body. Okay, so really much relax. Remember how I said y'all gonna be having more like slow mornings and spicy evenings. And I mean, like, you waking up in the past where you be trying to rush, get to work, let me put this on, you hitting the alarm several fucking times, you don't want to get up, you don't want to go, there's this refusing to just get up and just do shit. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you may have um switched up tiny things into your routine, but your approach is different because your mindset is different. There's this letting go. There's this energy here of, I'm gonna be here forever, I'm gonna be here for the long run. For some of you, you probably have literally said recently, like, I know I'm gonna be living for a long ass time. Like, maybe y'all have been reminiscing about the future and how you would be in, older age, and you just like, I'm gonna be here for a while, I may as well find enjoyment in this. Okay, so I'm seeing someone like starting to make their own coffees or matchas or trying different tea blends. You get what I'm saying? Like, you really taking things from your mind, putting it in your reality and saying, okay, this will help me feel a little better. You get what I'm saying? Like, this will help me be more intentional. This would allow me to be more present. I'm even hearing something about a pretty breakfast. So some of you could do uh make, like, you like to make plates where it's pretty. You understand? Some of you could be buying more dishes, stuff that's more aesthetically pleasing, things that can just help you feel like, man, like, I'm living and I'm enjoying it every step of the way, no matter what you're doing. Like, I just heard designer bag as well. So some of you could be investing more into luxury things where in the past you may have said, I'm not paying for that. There's this switch here. Okay, collective. And you just chose a different path. We didn't pull no cards, baby. What? Spirit, speak to us at this time. I mean, Spirit already speaking technically. What do the collective need to know right now? What is coming up right now? What needs to be shared? Okay. Oh, this energy. It just feels like, when you in love, some of you could be finally meeting somebody and it's just like, man, like, it came at a moment where you really wasn't thinking too much about it. Maybe you have let go of the idea of having someone or being in union with someone, or in a past where relationships would make you really anxious. Just avoided it for a long time. And now that it's here in your life or coming into your life, you're very open to it. Like, it feels like it's supposed to be. And this indifference is allowing it again to just flow so naturally. Like, there's this love, there's this outpouring of security and stability and reassurance. Like, I'm hearing constant reassurance. So maybe who I'm talking to, maybe in the past you needed that reassurance and it really wasn't given, or it was given and it was thrown into your face. The roles is flipping. So it's like where you was over calculating, overthinking, hyper fixated on things that was really out of your control. There's this surrender here. Okay, it's like you let go of the rope and you're allowing yourself to be here now. Okay, you're not thinking too much about the future, and if you are, it's very much positive. Not thinking too much about the past, because it's just like, what, that is what it is. I can't go back and shift that, but I could change my perspective about it. So again, this is allowing you to show up and unfold. I'm hearing so beautifully. Man, oh my God, I just heard let your hair down. Like, so some of you could be literally wearing your hair down more. Oh, we got the card of hope coming out. Yeah, like, y'all hopeful, like your hand is open. The number 17 and the number 8 could be very significant here. But y'all very hopeful. Y'all see the light. Okay. You restored your own hope. You're allowing what you want to come in. I feel like in the past where maybe you have had your hand closed, like not really knowing if you can trust shit. I feel like you're trusting yourself more. You're leaning in. There's this leaning in. Some of you literally probably did a trust fall with the universe. Like, I can only... Okay, I just heard that was the missing piece. Okay, so what else need to come through at this time? Y'all aura is bright too. I don't know if y'all can see in this card, but like this, it's like a being in this light here. Y'all illuminated, enlightened. You feel refreshed. Some of you could be sunbathing more, going into the sun, needing more sunlight. Maybe you started taking vitamin D more and you just feel more uplifted. I'm also hearing ashwagandha. Okay, so some of you could be taking that or need to take that. The next card that came out literally is transformation. So yeah, y'all got y'all wings, y'all open, and it's just like, man, it's something so The third number 13 here, it could be significant as well. I know that's the goddess number. So there's this transformation. There's this lightness. Some of you could literally be feeling light. Some of you could even feel called to eat lighter foods. You know, you don't really want to eat nothing heavy. You're starting to eat less and incorporate, I'm hearing, more liquid. So, some of you could be detoxing right now, or maybe just came out of a detox. But for whatever it is, you got so much clarity right now. You feel like you can finally see again. Um, Ain't it a song like that? I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Yeah, it's so okay. So literally, y'all calmness is allowing y'all to see where in the past you may have tripped yourself up due to how you was maybe, thinking about things, how you was speaking about things, how you was allowing other people to speak about things. There's this sense of self control. It's so, I don't know. I can't. This is Spirit. What else would you like to bring for this collective at this time? What else do they need to know? I don't feel like this message is gonna be long either because it's so to the point. It's so, look at that, spiritual ancestors community. There's this togetherness. There's this. See, the thing is, y'all, when y'all allowed yourselves to be calm like this, you allowed support to come in, whether it was spiritual or physical. For a lot of y'all, it's your ancestors working through people to bring you more what you want. That's what they always want to do, is what I'm hearing. It's what we always wanted to do, but because you were so stuck in your own ways and maybe didn't ask for help. For some of you, you know about the spiritual connections and things, but you were still trying to do a lot of things on your own and make a lot of things happen on your own. And there's just shifting this energy. There's this welcoming of support, welcoming of community. A lot of you could find yourselves just sitting down with random people and just having the best fucking conversations. And they're putting you on, they're inviting you to things. A lot of you could be doing more work in the community, sharing who you are, sharing your transformation, sharing your sense of hope, enlightening other people, inspiring other people, and letting them know that, hey, babe, it don't always have to be dark days. Like, and if y'all not literally doing this, like intentionally doing this in your community, it's just giving like you are the example. Your spirit is so beautiful that it's just people see you and just know that there's hope for me too, because I don't know, that's literally what I heard. There's hope for me too. What else need to come through for this collective at this time, spirit? Some of you could be taking like solo trips. Well, not solo trip if you with people, but going, those group trips that they be advertising online where like you meet up with people around the world and it just be like an excursion. Some of you could be doing that and you're gonna have the time of your fucking life. Or maybe thinking about doing it and I'm hearing like you have the green light, like go, like allow yourself to be seen. The next card that came out is priorities and we have master teacher. So y'all stop letting y'all priorities overwhelm you. Okay. Again, remember how I said in the beginning, like y'all started thinking about how I'm in this for the long run. I'm gonna be living for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Some of you have really claimed that shit. Like I'm gonna be living for a long time, so I may as well not stress about the minor things because I always take care of things. Things always get done. So there could have been, emphasis on resources and, just a lot of shit you got to do right now. Because for a lot of you, things has been happening where in the past you may have lost your fucking shit, but right now you're learning how to manage. I'm hearing you're learning how to talk about things with people and maybe even communicating what you're going through, and other people are sharing, oh, I'm dealing with that too. And the support there is allowing you to move through this energy more calmly. Like I really, really, really fucking love this energy because it's just giving like y'all being in this place of y'all having this inner peace is allowing just this assistance to come in. I'm hearing that's always been here. Okay. So I feel like today, this is just a confirmation that you do have a community. Okay. Whether it's spiritual or in the physical, I'm hearing if you want more of it in the physical, see yourself having it and allow yourself to be seen, which I feel like some of you are doing this anyway. But I am hearing like to reassure you that you are not alone. What you want is here. Do you see yourself having it? And a lot of you do, baby. I really feel so calm about this because it just feels like love. It feels like you finally got to the top of that mountain where it just felt like you was just hiking and crawling. Some of you could probably legit like to hike, but it's just like, I've been doing this shit for a long time, and now that you're here, you feel like you can easily, I'm hearing, go down and get others and come back up. So some of you could be teachers. You could be a therapist, psychologist, I'm even hearing a hairstylist. So maybe how you talk to your clients, they just feel uplifted when they get out of your chair. They feel beautiful. They feel alive again. They feel renewed. They feel hopeful. Some of you could be, I just heard a renewed barbershop. So I don't know if I have any barbers here or something like that. Somebody could be thinking about rebranding or something like that. But for whatever it is, I'm hearing you have a community. Don't be afraid to receive support and give support to that community, because there's going to be like this reciprocation here. There's going to be this turnaround. There's going to be this outpour of love. Something about this love collective. Ooh, let's get into the tarot. Oh, I really love this. I really, really love this. I'm really happy for you. Like, I'm really just, like, it's just giving, like, someone just not, what, you get over that hurdle of just anxiety and a fear and just, really in survival mode. Once you finally get over that, life just seems like, damn, I can really do this. It don't matter what it is. A lot of y'all right now, you're paying your bills with a smile on your face. You know what I'm saying? You going out to dinner more, or you cooking at home, but you're enjoying the fuck out of it. You got your music playing, you got your wine right there. Like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole vibe, and it's just like, it's because you got out of your own way. You stop allowing people to get in your way. You became the observer of things. Like, you're really like, I just heard, I'm paying attention. I'm vibing out. I love this. Spirit, what else would you like to bring to this message today? Oh, I love this. Some of you could really have some high stress shit going on, and it's just like, some of you could have like one person or maybe 2 or 3 people in your corner just reassuring you that they're there for you at this time. And if no one has told you that, baby, allow me to channel. Spirit is telling you, I'm here for you at this time. Action is given, the support is here, the assistance is here. You don't have to do it alone. You're never alone. Okay, y'all definitely got a lot of ancestral support here as well. And they just like, how to receive this support is you remaining calm. When you are calm, they are calm. When you are calm, you are clear. When you are clear, you have all the clarity you need, which means the steps, like, you're going to know what to do and when to do it. In this energy too, remember how I spoke about trust? There's this need to just continuously trust. Okay? When you trust, there's no longer that feeling of waiting on something to happen, because you trust that it is happening. As soon as I decide, whatever it is I'm calling into my life, it's unfolding. The universe is orchestrating always in my favor. Some of you can write that in the comments below. The universe is always working in my favor, because it is. Okay? That's why I said too, with this hope and this transformation, y'all have transformed y'all sense of hope. Y'all are hopeful. Okay? What else did you come through, Spirit? I just love this. Oh my God. Celtic Cross. We're going to do a Celtic Cross today. Ace of Cups, darling. There's this renewal of emotions, like this outpour. I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all that? I'm getting excited. I told y'all that. There's this calmness, water. Be like water. That's what Spirit said. Be like water. That sounds like Plies, but that's a Bruce Lee line. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, we're just flowing. My cup is full. Some of y'all could be going out and somebody just want to keep buying you drinks. They don't want nothing from you. They just want to buy you drinks. They want to buy you food. You know what I'm saying? Big Taurus energy here. Happy birthday, Taurus, by the way. My Taurus babies, I love y'all. But it's just like, let me pour into you, baby. Don't worry about it. Don't trip about it. Some of you could be like, oh, let me pay you back. Let me give you this money back. Let me cash up you back. Let me Zelle you back. They just like, I don't even want it. This is how the divine is showing up for you at this time, to show you that you don't have to work so hard. You never did. That was just somebody else conditioning, baby. That was you running off somebody's fucking program that you saw way back when, and you started moving like that in your own life. But a lot of y'all have chosen a whole new path. That's why I feel like too. Looking back at this call, like y'all left the heartbreak, the struggle, the limitation behind. Y'all kind of snuck off. And for some of y'all, there is this, because what I'm seeing as those hands right now, maybe a big part of yourself that's like, hey, hello, you got this to pay for, you got this to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the voice is there. But y'all are choosing to just walk the fuck off and not deal with it. Because again, you know, I'm going to get to it eventually. For some of you, it could be people trying to trigger you and be like, hey, you need to do this. You need to focus on this. You need to snap back to reality. You need to, you know, and you just like, no. Some of you could have a job where, I'm seeing like, I've heard ranking. So maybe like y'all have to meet certain goals every day. Most jobs do have that. But it's like something y'all have to reach every day or every week or something. And in the past, you'll be really fucking stressed about it. Like, I gotta meet these numbers. I gotta reach this goal. And just, even when you at home, you off the clock, you still thinking about this. And it's just like, I don't give a fuck no more. But believe it or not, baby, that's what's helping y'all reach these numbers. That's what's helping y'all reach this goal, because you so detached now. You're relaxed now. You're cruising now. You're moving at your own pace. You're going at your own vibe. You found your center. You found your zen. Okay, I love this. What's crossing this Ace of Cups, honey? Because remember I said to a lot of y'all gonna be attracting just new love, outpours of just, some of you could be here and just, I appreciate you. I love you. Some of you this could be from friends, you know, just like, girl, I'm really thankful that you in my motherfucking life. What's crossing this Ace of Cups, spirit? Oh my God, that's how I be feeling about y'all collective. Like, I'm so thankful y'all in my life, because it's just so sweet. Look at that Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this is like a puppy love. This is a new love. That's how y'all literally feel about life, spirit. Your connection, this reconnection, should I say. Some of you could be taking baths more. When you in a shower, like, you're not rushing in the shower. Like, you just letting the water hit your skin. You feeling the water on your skin. Some of you could be saying affirmations when the water hits your skin. Some of you could be taking more spiritual baths. Or maybe you recently took a spiritual bath or something like that. And you just feel so calm. You're like, damn, like, I need to do this more often, is what I'm hearing. Do it more often. But also within this energy, I do feel, I'm hearing y'all dream state is expanding. So some of y'all having way more vivid dreams. Getting more clarity through your dreams. Your psychic abilities are increasing. Y'all hear the voice. And I don't mean no crazy shit, okay? So, not that type of voice. But y'all hear your intuition clear at this time. Like, our intuition is just like right by your side. Like, girl, you peep that? Girl, you see that? Girl, man. Yeah. I love this. What else is coming through for this collective at this time? Look at what flipped over. That Two of motherfucking Cups. I'm telling y'all, this is y'all tapped into the timeline of unity, love. When I say y'all just attracting y'all reflections everywhere, this because you balance. You did the work to balance yourself. And this is the crazy, well, it's not even crazy because I understand it now. But, you know, a lot of people get motherfuckers caught up. You know, a lot of these gurus and shit that be selling people dreams. They say you got to be in this perfect place. You got to stay like this in order to attract this. You don't have to be perfect to have this type of, to be on this energy. You know that now because you see your life is not fucking perfect, but you feel, you can understand, you feel balanced more than ever before. And it's just like, damn, it's really a state of mind. It's just what you choose. It's an acceptance, should I say. Because I know for me, bitch, I know I got flaws. I know I'm not perfect. But because I accept my imperfections, it has brought me peace. This is where you at right now, collective. You just accept it, you know. I'm also hearing I'm emotional. You know, some of you may have fought for a long time your sensitivity. You know, maybe people told you can't be like that. You need to get a handle on that. You need to control that. Now, I ain't saying if you was spazzing out all the time, but I'm just saying you feel shit deeply. You know, you finally accepted that about yourself. You know, you finally accepting that you love to love. You know what I'm saying? You love to be loved. You love being affectionate. You love being generous. You love being in spaces where you don't have to think too much about you being you. You know, and when you finally own that, you started attracting a community that also appreciate that. They love that shit too. They love doing that shit too. And if it's not a whole community, like I said, for some of you, it's legit one good old person that's not on no nonchalant shit. Ain't no nonchalant vibe. I feel no nonchalant vibes here. Ain't no nonchalant. Okay? Now, it may be this innocence type of vibe because we do have the Page of Cups. So it could be very innocent. It could be very soft. It could be very subtle. It could be very sweet. But it's direct. It's here. I love you. I think you're cute. I want to talk to you more often. I think we should hang out more often. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking about you last night. I was thinking about you, so I got you this gift. You know, Page of Cups. I was thinking about you, so I gave you a call. I was thinking about you, so I sent you a message. Yeah, I know I'm at work right now, but I was thinking about you. I was thinking about when you had that dress on. Okay? I was thinking about when you put that suit on. Okay? I was thinking about that time when you touched my shoulder. Oh my God. Man. Remember that time you was rubbing my scalp? Man, I thank God for you every day, ever since that moment. He's giving shit like that. You know, it's not, I'm feeling all of these things, but I'm going to bury it inside of me and hope that they figure it out. No. And you know why this is happening too, collective? Because again, you stop lying to yourself. You stop playing with yourself. You stop denying yourself. So here we are. What else need to come through for this collective at this time? Some of you been having dreams about being with this lover, okay? And you're just like, who is this person? First of all, I'm going to say it's you. It's a reflection of you. But I'm hearing you could be soon meeting this person. I don't know if they're going to look exactly like who you saw in your dreams, but that feeling that you felt was real is what I'm hearing. Okay? Confirmation. Confirmation. What else needs to come through for this collective at this time? Okay, we got in the past, we got the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, y'all was on your shit. Y'all got focused. Y'all made this. Y'all created, I'm hearing rituals for yourself. Or this could be the season where you're creating rituals for yourself everywhere you go. Okay. I'm hearing that y'all slowed down so much. Or y'all starting to slow down so much, whoever I'm talking to, that you're actually, I'm hearing you're enjoying going grocery shopping again. You know, so it's little shit. I'm about to go to the post office. I'm about to get cute. I'm about to go get gas. I'm about to go grocery shopping. You know, some of my men like, oh, I'm going to get a haircut. I'm going to get a lineup. I'm going to get, you know what I'm saying, a little travel. What you about to do? Oh, I'm just about to go get something to eat. I'm about to go to the mall. I'm just going to walk around. Just dilly-dallying and side questing your ass off. Because it's just like, I'm literally here. I'm here for the long run. I may as well enjoy this shit. You know? Y'all motherfucker at the coffee shop. Just, you know, sipping your coffee. And in the past where you may have been on your phone, fucking scrolling and shit. You enjoying the atmosphere in the goddamn coffee shop. Just like, I never seen that painting before. Damn, I wonder what kind of paint they got on these walls. I really like this floor. Damn, this is a nice mug I'm drinking out of. Wow. You know, the air in here is really light. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of shit. What else needs to come through at this time for this collective? Some of you could be going to coffee shops more to like read, you know, study. Some of you could be joining a book club soon or want to start a book club. I don't know. Oh, period. Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in the same fucking read? And this is what's coming up for y'all? I'm telling you, all you ever had to do is relax, baby. Pulling my hair back. I like when my hair on the side. All you ever had to do was relax and receive and be intentional and create some type of consistency for yourself. See, people be thinking shit gotta be hard and complicated. I gotta do all these things. No. You could do something small for a long fucking time and make huge progress. Let's say, if you want to write a book, you don't have to sit there and be like, well, I need to go sit and write for like 3 hours to, get certain. No, bitch, you can write one sentence one day, another sentence another day. People want, a lot of people nowadays want that instant gratification of saying, I finished this, I did this, or I have this, so they rush themselves to do things. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you just like, bitch, I'm not overwhelming myself. I'm gonna do a little bit at a time. I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna breathe through this. I'm gonna allow myself to be inspired, because the Ace of Pentacles could be, whoever this collective is I'm speaking to right now, my baby. You are getting inspired in ways that can bring you in more abundance, more resources, more opportunities, But also, too, it's just spirit making regular deposits into your life of wealth, of material abundance. Okay? And again, it's because you have stepped aside from this old identity that felt like you had to do the most. Now you know abundance is my birthright. I'm here to experience life. I'm a spirit having a human experience. So while I'm in this body, while I have this avatar, while I have this, who do I want to be today? What do I want to do today? How do I want to feel life today? How do I want to feel myself today? Oh, what else need to come up for this collective at this time? This read right here. I love, honey. I love. Look at that. Look. Milk. Bitch. Options. You got options, darling. What didn't I take? What I want to do today? Where I want to go today? What I want to feel today? What I want to eat today? What I want to drink today? You just got options after options after options after options. Spirit said, whatever you want to do, baby, just choose one. Because you got to think too, collective, are you feeling as calm as you've been, or happy as you've been, neutral as you've been? Because some of you do feel I do feel a neutral energy here as well. Like you just calm. That's what I feel. Yeah, I'm just calm. Now all of this just fell at your feet. The world is at your service. A lot of you, again, you just, this good vibe that you in, people just, they love being around you, so they just want to give you things. I just heard something about a garage sale. Some of you could be going to a garage sale or about to do a garage sale or something, and, you go to buy something, and people just have it. Just, you can have it, girl. You can have it, man. I don't give a fuck. That's $2. $2, that's nothing. Shit like that. Like, I love this because some of you may be finding yourself in this energy. You do feel a little stuck because it's like, there's so much to do now. It's just like, what do I want to do? It's almost like a kid in a candy store. Like, you got so many options. Like, you just like, oh my God. Let me taste that one. Let me try that one. It's just like, yeah, more of that. Yeah. Oh my goodness, what's in the fear position that's collective today? I didn't expect this reading to be this long, but man, don't choke up behind this though. Aquarius, you coming out in this reading, baby. And I think Uranus just went into Gemini as well. Don't shy away from this energy, because the star coming out in the fear position, it could feel so good that it could feel too good to be true, but that's some bullshit. That better not even come out of your mouth. Okay? What's coming in, again, is a reflection of you. You are divinely chosen because you've chosen yourself. Okay? You are the star. Okay? Also, the star card can also speak of a period of deep healing. A restoring of, I just heard regeneration of the cells. Okay? But yeah, like deep healing. Don't be afraid of being on this side of the fence. Again, this is going to be a permanent thing. This is a permanent thing. You can choose to go back, but I don't see why the fuck you would do that. So don't fear that. And like I said, that could be too, going back to the priorities, that the monkey mind is what I'm going to say. The inner chatter could be telling you, you need to be worried about this. You need to get this shit handled today, right now. You want a clock. And you're just like, no, no, I don't have the fucking energy to be overwhelmed with that right now. I feel too good. I feel too bright. Shit is going right in my life. Why would I mess that up? What else did you come through for this collective at this time? Y'all really on y'all kumbaya, kuna matata type shit. Like, I love it. I love it. Look good. Not rushing. Knight of Swords coming out of reverse. I'm not rushing. You're not allowing yourself to be rushed. Some of y'all, I don't know if you live with somebody. Some of y'all, this could be like a mom or something. Maybe like y'all about to do some type of activities with some people, and there's somebody here that's like really antsy, really rushy, really anxious. Some of y'all, this could be in the workplace where it's just like maybe you have a manager or something that's always trying to micromanage, or they flip-floppy with they move. Like one day they cool and laid back, and then another day they like, oh, okay, get on to it. Let's get to it. You just like, man. Some of y'all not even responding. It's just like, I don't have time for that shit. I'm not worried about that. I don't give a damn. I just don't give a damn. Okay. What's in the whole position? Oh my God. It's the end of the cycle. Ten of Wands coming out in the whole position. What the fuck is that about? Clarify this to the Wands. The 10 is the ending of something. It's done. So it's like y'all are hoping to be done with the bullshit. 10 of Wands and the King of Swords. Some of y'all could be studying a lot of things, you know, putting yourself in a position of becoming a scholar. Some of you are scholars. Okay, you really like you like self-development, you like reading self-help books. You know, you like studying science. You like things to help you master your mind and help you better navigate in this reality. So some of you at this time is, you're really dedicated to self-study. You're really dedicated to learning about how all of this thing work. But y'all know that it's mental though. That's what I get from that King of Swords. Like y'all are really in this energy where y'all are wanting to actually put in more work and take on more challenges in regards to how far can I go with this? What challenge can I go on next? Like I do feel this excitement in a way to take on more, but be easy, baby, because Spirit is wanting you to relax where you're at and know that you don't have to be a lot you have to take in. Honestly, on this journey, baby, you don't have to really learn more. A lot of the times you just releasing more. You're removing conditioning. You're getting rid of old fucking beliefs, should I say. And then once you do that, you settle. It's like you allow the dust to settle. And again, you find this neutral space and you just flow. Because there's people around the world that don't know a lot about, what, a lot of us study over here in the Western society. Like we have the self-help books. We take the classes. We do the courses. We have the gurus and shit. Not saying that's not everywhere, but I know over here right now, it's a very popular thing. And there's places, let's just say people in like smaller towns and villages and shit. You understand that they don't know about this shit, but they know about this shit, if that makes sense. Like it just comes natural to them. And that's because at the core of us all, there's this truth. There's this God presence. There's this spirit. And when you relax, you are in tune. Again, some of you could be connecting more with Mother Earth, sitting more in nature and just allowing the naturalness of life to speak to you and move you, which I fucking love. And that being the outcome, we're going to take that as the outcome card. Spirit is just saying today is the day to relax. Today is the day to receive. Today is the day to nurture your ideas, plant those seeds and allow them to blossom. Okay, baby. Oh my God, man. I can't lie. This shit turned me on. I'm over here just spiritually I feel open, baby. Some of you could just be feeling this way. Just like, wow. At the moment I've been waiting for. But yeah, this is like, woo. Angels. We can talk about me. The card that came out, look, literally 1515. This is the big break. I can tell you no lies, baby. The keywords on here is innovation, focus, creation, progress, forward movement, skills, and goals. Ooh, confirmation. At the bottom of the card, it says an opportunity, help, extra cash or other support is coming your way. So keep going, period. And have fun when performing your task. We're not talking about that. The most tremendous success comes from passion. All efforts will be rewarded big time. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I thank y'all every day. I love reading y'all comments. So comment below how this message resonated with you, darling. Like the video if you haven't liked. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, or send this video to somebody you think may need to hear it. Okay, darling. But until next time, baby, much peace and much love.